How does altitude affect your anaerobic threshold? Imagine running up a mountain or training high above sea level. Ever wonder how that changes what your body can do during intense exercise? Today, we're going to find out how altitude impacts your anaerobic threshold. At higher elevations, the air is thinner, meaning there is less oxygen available. This happens because the atmospheric pressure drops as you go higher. When oxygen levels decrease, your muscles don't get as much oxygen during exercise. That's a big deal because your body relies on oxygen to produce energy efficiently during aerobic exercise. Your anaerobic threshold is the point where your body switches from mainly using oxygen to produce energy to relying more on anaerobic pathways. This switch causes lactate, or lactic acid, to build up in your blood faster than it can be cleared. When this happens, you start feeling fatigue sooner. Now, at altitude, because less oxygen is available, your maximum oxygen consumption, called VO2 max, drops. This means your ability to sustain high-intensity exercise decreases. For example, if you normally hit your anaerobic threshold at a certain effort level at sea level, that effort might be lower at altitude. You might reach lactate buildup faster, so your anaerobic threshold occurs at a lower external workload. If you stay at high altitude for a short time, your body might not change much. But if you spend weeks above 3,500 meters, your body begins to adapt. It makes more red blood cells and hemoglobin, which helps carry oxygen better. These changes can actually help raise your anaerobic threshold over time, making you more capable of handling higher intensities. For sprinters, the effects can be mixed. Because of less air resistance at altitude, short sprints might feel easier or faster, even though oxygen is limited. But for longer efforts like middle-distance races or marathons, the initial drop in oxygen makes it harder to maintain pace. You might fatigue earlier until your body adapts. Training at altitude requires careful planning. It's best to gradually increase exposure so your body can adjust. Combining altitude training with regular sea-level workouts can help improve your overall performance. After returning to sea level, many athletes find their aerobic capacity and lactate tolerance are better, but gains in anaerobic power are less certain and may need longer or repeated altitude sessions. In short, altitude initially lowers your anaerobic threshold because of less oxygen and reduced aerobic capacity. Over time, with proper acclimatization, your body can adapt and even improve your ability to handle high-intensity efforts. So, if you're training for track and field, sprinting, or marathon running, understanding how altitude affects your body can help you plan smarter workouts and reach your goals faster.